Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW TBC Classic and our Paladin playthrough. We are in the Undercity and running out into the courtyard because we are on our way to Stranglethorn. That is what we were doing. That's what I decided I wanted to do, is just kind of drop everything where it's at and head into Stranglethorn. We are quite a few levels ahead of the leveling curve, and a lot of that has been due to all the rested experience that you gain when you let a character sit for long periods of time. I think we also played a little while through like the Fire Festival experience buff, so that probably helped us out as well, as far as getting ahead of that leveling curve. And then just, you know, generally getting more experience because we're in the Burning Crusade and not Classic era. I think gets you ahead of that curve just on its own. So yeah, we're going to go to Stranglethorn. At first I was hesitant, knowing that we're going to be going through the Season of Mastery soon, but thinking about the Season of Mastery and the increased 40% experience from quest, I don't think we're going to spend too much time in any one place. This Zeppelin is the one to Orgrimmar. We need the other Zeppelin. The Zeppelin to Gromgol should be arriving any time now.
Time is money.
Yeah, that's what we want to hear. But yeah, I don't think we're going to spend too long in any one zone in the Season of Mastery, so I don't think that anything is gonna get old. Also, we'll be on Alliance, and I know there are some differences in the questing from the base camp for the Horde, and then there's the Rebel camp. Is it a Rebel camp or just like a scout outpost in the north for the Alliance? So yeah, it should be fine. And I do want to get into Stranglethorn before those initial hunting quests at the Nessingwary Expedition turn gray.
Hurry back.
And I think there are a couple quests in the Gromgol base camp. Killing raptors maybe? That's like a low level quest. So we'll see. We should have a lot to do basically. And then around level 37 or 38, I do want to go to Dustwallow Marsh. I know somebody mentioned that would be a good place to go. I think we want to be maybe closer to level 38 before we head into Dustwallow. But I would like to go there as well. There are a lot of quests there that we can do, and it should be a good time. It'll be a good visual change from going from Stranglethorn to going to Dustwallow. As soon as we get sick of the jungle, we will make that leap around level 37 or so, which we should get to level 37 pretty easy from the Stranglethorn content we can currently do. And there is the Zeppelin. I am going to drink my coffee before it gets cold. I always kind of expect more to be going on under the deck, but there's nothing. There's nothing. And then there's like this weird room. What is this room for? What is this? A storage closet or something? I don't understand. It's always been weird to me that they just kind of seem to pilot themselves. A little bit strange. Zeppelins, I will buy. Automated Zeppelins, a little bit harder to sell that one. And here we have arrived at the Gromgol base camp in beautiful Stranglethorn Vale. Okay, right away we have quite a few quests available to us here. Let's take a look around and see what we have going on.
How you doing, man?
Hunt for Yenneku. Let's see, 9 Bloodscalp Tusks. So any of the Bloodscalp trolls in the area, we can fight them for their tusks. Grim message. The Witherbark trolls were once allies to the Horde, but they betrayed Thrall, and that must be punished. Here, take my pike, and go to the hinterlands. Oh, a hinterlands quest.
Be seeing ya.
Great. We just got here, and they're already trying to send us on our way. Bloody Bone necklaces, 25 Bloody Bone necklaces. We are going to get these from Bloodscalp trolls.
Okie-dokie, Elomon.
And the Vile Reef. Bring a tablet shard to Kin Wheelie at the Gromgol base camp. So somewhere among the ruins there is a tablet shard. Beneath the waters of the Savage Coast to the northwest.
See ya later.
Gonna be a lot to do. We'll take a look at everything and see what the levels of all the quests are once we've grabbed everything. I probably won't read these all too deeply right now. We'll just kind of take a look at the objectives and make a plan. Commander Aggro Gosh wants you to kill 15 Lashtail Raptors. We can certainly do that. Thin the raptor population around here a little bit. Nemeth Hawkeye wants us to bring him a Bloodscalp totem. So lots of quests to do with the Bloodscalp trolls that are infesting the region just north of here. And the Farseer wants 8 Shadowmaw claws and a pristine Tiger's Fang. Everything here is yellow, which is good. We are going to want to head to the north of here to get to Nessingwary's expedition. And I kind of want to grab those quests before we really tackle anything. That being said, I know there are raptors right outside here, but I think Nessingwary will have a quest for us to kill raptors. And maybe if we wait, we can pair them together. So we're gonna do that. These guys are all level 36. Okay, hopefully we won't be taking them on soon. Maybe I'm wrong with my level range predictions. I kind of thought that most of the quests, maybe at the Nessingwary Expedition, would be level 30 to 34 right now, but all the quests we pick up seem to be on track for level 35, from the Gromgol base camp at least. I think I remember where this is at, but we'll see. Right now we're unveiling a lot of different ruins. There we go. There's the reveal on the map.
Hi.
Welcome to the jungle. Speak with Hemet Nessingwary.
Safe travels. You got my attention.
Jolly nice to make your acquaintance. Haven't seen a paladin around these parts for some time. I've got one purpose in being here, to hunt a great and elusive beast. Seeing that you're a hero of sorts, I am willing to let you take part in the hunt, but you must first prove yourself. I shall teach you the ways of raptor killing. Ajak will train you with tiger hunting, and Sir Elgidden is a master of panther tracking. Prove your skill and I'll let you in on the big hunt. So Raptor Mastery, we need to kill 10 Stranglethorn raptors.
What can I do for you?
10 young
Safe
Stranglethorn
travels.
tigers.
King's honor, friend.
10 young panthers.
Great to meet you.
The Green Hills of Stranglethorn. I'm not taking this one.
Off with you.
I don't think I've ever taken that quest. And yeah, let's just start right in on the young tigers here, and we'll kind of maybe work our way this way. We should be able to get tigers and panthers and then come around down to the south. Although maybe the young Panthers are actually over here. I think maybe the young Panthers are over this way. And yeah, we are going to want to do Tiger Mastery and Panther Mastery first, but we could track a few of these others as well. Alright, that is all we can track. Ah, such a shame to not have skinning and to be in Stranglethorn Vale doing all these kill quests. Such a shame. Having some kind of blessing on us would probably be great. Let's do Blessing of Wisdom. Still enjoying that one. And yeah, I think this was the perfect level to come here. We probably could have been level 36, and that would have been okay too. We're fighting level 30 enemies here to start out. And that's pretty good. It's going to be interesting in the Season of Mastery because I feel like with a 40% increase to quest XP and further buffs to Elite Quest and Dungeon Quest, you're going to outlevel areas, right? Before you do all the quests in them. I feel like it's going to be possible to outlevel an area. Like while you're questing through it, to have stuff kind of get to a point where it's gray and you're not going to be able to finish the chain. Maybe that won't happen. Maybe areas, you'll be able to do everything in an area and it'll flow well. And you won't feel like you feel so often that you have to kind of bounce between two different areas as you get into like the levels like 30 through 50. Anything after 40 is especially bad as far as finding zones that you can just quest in and gain a bunch of levels without having to zone hop. Maybe there will be a significant difference in how that feels with the Season of Mastery. We will see very soon. In just about 1 week, less than a week actually now. Young Panthers. I can't remember if these guys can stealth or not, or if only the older Panthers stealth. But I am gonna take them out where I can. Gonna try to focus on these in the order, just to get the green ones done. Let's eat and drink. That would be good. I hope a skinner comes along and like runs behind us and skins all this stuff that we're just dropping. Skinning who? Well, maybe some of the shaman. Not a lot of people. I'm looking forward to doing a /who and just seeing like a full list. Like wherever I'm at. That would be cool. We're at some ruins. Maybe I want to go further this way. We also have Seal of Light we can do for like self-healing, I guess. If we really wanted to. Gorillas down there we don't need. God, I'm trying to remember where more of the Panthers were. Maybe there are some up here. I thought the ones up here were the regular Panthers. So weird as that sounds. The plain old Panthers. Let's go have a little look. We can obviously get 10 young tigers, no problem. That doesn't seem like that's going to be an issue. But we do need to figure out where the Panthers are at. Maybe up there on those plateaus. Let's just finish this one up, and then we will go panther hunting. If we can get a lot of stacks of bristly whiskers, these sell for quite a bit once we get a lot of them. So that could be good for us financially. Not that we've been using gold for a lot of anything. We could replace our 6-slot bag, but I don't see why. We're doing pretty good on inventory space, so... Okay, I want to run up here and see what's going on up here. Well, we have blood scalp guys. Maybe we come a little bit further this way. Let's grab this iron here. I'm gonna try to avoid anything I don't need here, so we can just peek our heads up the hill. Yeah, see, these are regular panthers. Okay, well, at least we know where they're at. The regular tigers are up there as well. So that's where we're gonna come for the next round. However, maybe we need to look further down to the southeast to find more of the young panthers. We've only found one so far. For some reason I thought we had found two, but that is not the case. Level 32 gorillas down here. Maybe we just kind of like avoid them and keep our eyes out for panthers. Maybe they are in stealth. Not around that tree. Yeah, it just doesn't seem like there's a lot more room for panthers here with all the gorillas. Like, would they put them in the same area? Lashtail raptors, okay. Not really in the market for those either. But let's go ahead. And this is for in defense of Gromgol. I don't know if this is the raptor that we need for Raptor Mastery. Stranglethorn raptor. I'm assuming that's like a different specific raptor. But we'll see. Lashtail raptor slain. Yeah, see, that's a different raptor. We're not going to be able to double that up. It was a nice thought, but it was not meant to be. Where are all the panthers? Maybe we should read the quest. It literally doesn't give us any clues as to where we might look So, yeah. That's an elder tiger. I doubt we're gonna find young panthers down around elder tigers. So let's just head back to the north. Maybe somewhere just back in this area, just a little bit deeper. I'm kind of curious as to whether some of them share their spawns with the young tigers. And maybe if killing some of the tigers and getting them cleared out would cause some panthers to spawn in their place. Because yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever had this much trouble finding panthers, even a single one. Could just move on and like eventually we'll come across them. Oh, here we go. Here's one. Young panther. Okay, so we're way back here on the coast. And he wasn't in stealth, he was just walking around. I don't know that we have good odds of finding another one just kind of hanging out by the river, but that's been only the second one we've found at all. Maybe if we come up here. Nope, that's just another young tiger. Lots of young tigers, for sure, but not as many panthers. And we need the same amount of each of them. Do we want to go over there and take a look? It probably can't hurt to. We could at least rule it out. If we don't find any. Young Stranglethorn Tiger, so that's a good sign. It means there is a chance that we find panthers here. However, we have some company in the form of a dwarf hunter. And yeah, he's also killing young panthers. Good deal. Oh, look at this. So this is where the panthers are at, guys. You gotta come all the way back here. You guys probably already knew that. But if you didn't know that, now we all know it. Let's get Blessing of Wisdom going. And yeah, this is great. I think this is more panthers than I've ever seen in one area ever, so good find. Worthwhile exploration there. Maybe we should eat and drink. That might not last. Will he aggro? Yes. Did we eat and drink enough? Probably. We'll stun them. That'll stop some of the incoming damage. Looks like we have some respawns. Possibly, or just maybe a patrol. Either way, let's take our chances on another little sit down here. That'll do. Okay, from here we can see the one over here. 4 more. It looks like this is where we're going to get all of them. What is this back here? We're going to walk over here and at least get this revealed on the map so when a quest directs us there later, we know what it is and where it is. We have some... Oh, the Curzon compound. Okay. Yep, we're going to get that onto our map here in a second. I don't know if the Horde have a quest to come here or not. In reality. Are we going to be able to get close enough? Yes. Okay. Perfect. Okay, back to panther hunting. Here we go. Here's 8 and 9. I really hope we get to do a lot of dungeons in the Season of Mastery so we can get some outstanding gear for our level. We've been... A lot of our gear is probably incredibly old, I realize. Incredibly old. I mean, the only, like, alternative is that we buy some gear, but... that can get a little expensive. Oh, look at this. 3 of them just standing here out in the open. Alright, that is done. Let's head back to the expedition campsite and get these turned in.
Well met.
Alright, the next one is for 10 regular tigers and then 10 regular panthers.
Light bless you.
And we know where they're at. I think we should be able just to shoot right over here and start taking them out. And with those 2 done, everything that we have left is yellow. And boy, that is a lot of yellow quests. That is good. I see lots of quests, I see lots of incoming levels. Without having to do, like, zone to zone travel. And even these ones are only level 32, so even though the quest is yellow, the enemies are still green. Probably gonna have to make some more bandages here momentarily. Maybe we just go ahead and do that now before we get too far onto this plateau. Theramore. Not Theramore. Dustswallow Marsh. I think one of you guys let me know that Dustswallow Marsh potentially is where we're going to find our first aid trainer. Need to get on that. That's a lot of misses to start a fight. Let's toss down a stun to kind of counteract some of that. We'll get our health and mana back here. We've got a little bit of a speedier kill rate going. We're moving. It hasn't been too slow, but I think if we had a bunch of at-level gear, like if we had just come off of doing a bunch of Scarlet Monastery, we would probably be killing things a lot quicker. I think for the Season of Mastery, I'm going to have 2 different play sessions throughout the day where I get on and level up. So the morning is obviously just going to be solo stuff, but I think I'm going to keep my evenings open for any group stuff I want to do. So dungeons and stuff like that, raids eventually. All that dungeon content we'll be doing in the evenings. Typically that happens somewhere between 7 and 9 o'clock Eastern time. Because yeah, I am really interested in doing dungeons, want to tank them. Want to do them as much as we can. Obviously with leveling faster, you're bound to kind of out-level the dungeons. And like maybe you say maybe it's not worth it to do them more than once, but I feel like just getting the gear is sometimes worth doing the dungeon at least a few times. Obviously you're going to want them to do them at least once to do all the quests. Because they did buff the quest experience from Elite and Dungeon Quest quite significantly. I think even beyond the 40% that they buffed the normal solo quest. Back here we have Venture Company Work Bosses and Miners. They are level 34. We'll have to remember that they're here. We need them for something. There's a couple of different groups of goblins here that we'll end up taking on over time. Let's get Blessing of Wisdom back up. That's probably been off for a minute. Let me start working in some Consecrates and see if we can support it. Like I said, it'd be nice just to have another button we can consistently push. Have an iron deposit up here that I think I'm gonna go for. Let's see if we can get up from this side, which maybe we have to climb on this tree. Maybe that is what we need to do. That worked out alright. We discovered some ruins of Zulkunda. Kunda? So when we need to go to Zulkunda, it's over here, up on the top of the plateau. Okay, I thought we were going to make it under that, but no, there is no way. I mean, if we wanted to deal a little bit more damage, we could also just throw on Retribution Aura and let that do some work for us. I don't know how much more damage we would take because of that. Obviously, we would take a little bit more damage without having the 390 additional armor that we get from Devotion Aura. But I don't know, if stuff isn't hitting us that hard, maybe it would be worth it. It's additional damage over time that doesn't cost us any mana, so let's try it. Let's try it out and see how it feels. If we notice that our health is consistently getting lower, then we'll go back. Okay, we've got Stranglethorn Raptors up here as well. We do need 10 of them, so maybe we push on here. This could, if I do it that way, it could make for a little bit of a long episode. Maybe we just deal mostly with the cats for now. Focus on that a little bit. We're getting pretty far south. I think what we'll do is we'll pair some of the raptor slaying up with some of the blood scalp troll quests that we have, because we can kind of get to them in similar areas. Probably should have just ate and drank there. Our mana's a little bit low as well. Yeah, I haven't noticed a big hit to our health going down, but I also haven't noticed it really helping with damage, so I'm just going to go back and keep the armor, especially because, like I was talking about earlier, a lot of our gear is kind of bad. A lot of our gear is bad. So yeah, having the armor probably just makes up for the armor that we should have naturally on our gear at this point if we had at-level gear equipped. Like some of this stuff is pretty old, level 28, level 27, 28, 24. This was a quest item. Level 30. I think the sword that we bought is like, we have a level 12 belt on. That's great. From the Tranquiline Honor from the rep vendor. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we have a lot of old gear on. I should probably just be kind of like perusing the auction house for any good deals. Yeah. Probably be a good idea. These guys are also level 33. I think if we level once, they'll be green to us. So maybe that's another reason just to wait on them. Between these quests and the Arathi Highlands quest, we have so many raptors we're going to have to kill. It's kind of insane. Kind of insane how many raptors. Let's head back up here and see if any of our tiger buddies have respawned. This was a case where there were definitely more panthers this time around than tigers. We've got a patrol here. Let's just squeak by and avoid that. And here we go. Some tiger action. And we're basically out of mana. We are going to want to drink to full here. Looking around from here, I see all panthers and goblins. No other tigers. Oh, and the one that just respawned behind us. There's definitely other places to find these, but I kind of want to get them all up here. Now, it does seem like maybe they're sharing spawns with the panthers. Which, at this point, could hurt us. There's another one over here. That'll at least get us to 8. But if I'm looking around from here, all I see are panthers. I don't see any other tigers. Alright, there are a couple over here. And yeah, that should be all that we need. Well, yeah, we're definitely going to get level 36. That's going to happen maybe after this kill. And there we go. Let's go into our talents here. Yeah, I think we just keep going two-handed weapon specialization. This is going to give us a 4% increased damage with two-handed melee weapons. And we just keep going. It's going to be a long road to get to level 50. At level 50, we'll respec so that we can get all the way down to Crusader Strike as soon as possible. Right at level 50. And yeah, let's go turn these in. Look at that, we can finally see the end of our rested experience bar. That's what tells me we have been playing quite a bit recently. And yeah, I feel good about that. Basically, in Wrath of the Lich King, I have to play a Paladin, so we are hopefully a year and a half or more away from Wrath Classic, but when Wrath Classic comes, this Paladin has to be ready. And we're right on track, I think. We're right on track to get max level sometime in the next year and a half.
Hello.
10 Elder Stranglethorn Tigers,
Light be with you.
and the same here probably, right? Oh, 10 Shadow Maw Panthers, so a little bit different naming convention on that one. However, we are going to take a break here, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me today and for all the continued support. I really appreciate it, and it does mean the world to me. So take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back in Stranglethorn Valley sometime soon. Bye now.